I've always remembered my grandmother saying never beg. She would say, "You are a strong black woman who doesn't need anyone but yourself. That spine you have, it's from God. It will stand tall with pride, and you will know that no one can lower you to a standard you are not worthy of. You don't need to beg." But as I grew older, I realized my spine is not as strong as she thought. I have a gristle. I am breakable, and my heart is heavy with a burden I cannot fill. See, I'm broke. And I'm not talking about that I have $20 in my pocket kind of broke. I'm talking about that I can't rub 2 pennies together to save my life kind of broke. That I ain't got no job, car, or house broke. I can't afford to take care of myself, let alone any kids. See, I've been homeless for a while, living on the side of this coffee shop, struggling to save my last slice of bread. The other day I asked a woman as she walked by, "Spare change?" I reached into my pockets to show her that I am empty. I'm broke. As she looked at me with disgusting eyes, she said, "I don't have any money." I said, "That's fine. I hope you have a great day." I continued to sit in my little space on the side of this coffee shop begging. Whew. I could see her right now turning in her grave knowing that I'm begging. But then again, it didn't start with me, and the show won't end with me. See, I've been living in this thing called generational poverty, where it's been passed down from my mother to my daughter to my grandson and great-grand, so on and so forth. See, my family preaches about how we aren't beggars. But tell me what I'm supposed to do when I'm hungry. Tell me what I'm supposed to do when I'm thirsty, when I'm lying on the floor cold and alone. Can you teach me how to differentiate between begging and asking? Because so far, it's been the same thing. There are over 200 food pantries in this city alone, and I can't find myself to make way to one. Can you please teach me how to ask? So then maybe I won't be called a beggar. And maybe I wouldn't be homeless. And maybe I wouldn't be living in a generation where poverty is your best friend and homelessness is your blanket. Can you teach me how to keep a job and a home for myself? I'm asking if you could teach me how to change my attitude. I can do a lot by changing a phrase. By going from beggar to I'm asking can make the whole world of a difference. If my mother would have taught me to ask instead of beg, I probably wouldn't be as prideful as I am now. I realize that by humbling oneself can make all the difference, even if it's just by changing a couple of words.